How would you summarize it?
Oh,
Because I'm under the impression it's some type of sci-fi show.
It gives you the feeling that they're doing a throwback to the 70s where you had a show with kids. Like the kids are the stars of it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And Winona Ryder is great. But the kids they're the ones who lead the show. So I think it draws you in because it's kids and what they do and allowing kids to like it reminded me of growing up where you got so much freedom to have fun as a kid and imagination and everything that goes with it. Now, granted, there's some scary stuff that goes with it, some scary things.
Is it a kid-friendly show? Like, could a 10-year-old watch it? Or is it?
No.
I don't know.
No.
I'll tell you, I couldn't watch it almost. My wife and I were like,
yeah,
you watch it, then you hear something stirring in the middle of the night. You're like, uh-oh.
It's a little bit more than that. I would say certainly 16 years of age and older. Yes, McLovin.
It's funny that you point out the kids as sort of the driving theme. To me, it was the nostalgia for the 80s, too. It just felt, no one does nostalgia. They do a great job. You know, the arcade, it reminded me so much of growing up.
But to me, it represented the freedom you had when we were growing up, where your mom and dad let you go, and you were on your bike, and you'd be home at dinner. Now, granted, there's other things attached to this, but that's the first thing I noticed is the freedom that we used to have that it's like we're helicopter parents with our kids now, that we're always there with them. When back then, I remember if my mom woke up and we were still in the house, we had to do chores on the weekend. And so we were out. We're out the door. And then we'd come back at dinner. And then even after dinner, you were able to go in the neighborhood. And that's what it reminded me of. That was the first thing that struck me with it. And it's really well done. Yes, McLovin.
Did you ever run into any sort of upside-down universe when you were riding your bike around Mason, Ohio?
No. Once I started drinking, then I did. Yes, for two.
No girls with telekinetic powers whose nose start bleeding while they're making things?
No. 11. Have you seen her now? I mean, talk about a beautiful woman. Like, you look at her in Stranger Things, and you see her now, I didn't even recognize her. It's remarkable.
And 11 is the girl. She's one of the main characters of Stranger Things.
Yes.
By the way, Todd brought that up, and he's clearly never seen an episode.
I have not. My daughter came to me and said, because my son watches it, and I guess she was watching one of the episodes with him, and then there's a girl, she can make things move with her eyes, and then when she concentrates too much, her nose starts bleeding. I'm like, I don't know if you should watch anymore.
Yeah. I would say that she's too young to watch it.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.